The universe is always going to say yes to what you are focused on. Even if you're saying to yourself, oh, I don't want to be stressed, your predominant emotion, your predominant focus is stress nonetheless. It's going to be easier for you to pick up on things that make you stressful. And even if you don't want to be stressed, by focusing on not wanting to be stressed, you're essentially attracting more stress to you because that's your predominant focus. As a man thinks is what he becomes. Stella, get into it, man. Welcome back to another video. We're going to be talking about 8 mistakes you might be making when manifesting. This might be the reason you might be blocking your manifestations, quote unquote. The first one, which is the easiest one to do, is framing your desires based on what you don't want, which is by looking at the things that you have currently or the things you're experiencing currently and framing your desires based on not wanting that or not wanting to experience that. So that's like saying, oh, I don't want to feel stressed, or I don't want to be broke, or I don't want to be alone. That's framing your desires based on the negative. Instead, you need to be framing your desires based on what your higher self has, what you want to experience. The universe is always going to say yes to what you are focused on. As a man thinks is what he becomes. Even if you're saying to yourself, oh, I don't want to be stressed, and your predominant focus is stress nonetheless. So it's going to be easier for you to realize, and it's going to be easier for you to pick up on things that make you stressful instead of saying, I'm peaceful, I'm happy. And then you realize and focus in and hone in more on things that make you feel more peaceful and feel more happy. Even if you don't want to be stressed, by focusing on not wanting to be stressed, you're essentially attracting more stress to you because that's your predominant focus. For example, you can see the difference in saying, I don't want to be broke, or saying, I have a consistent, abundant flow of income. It's a different focus. Even if you feel like you might not have it presently in the moment, we're going to talk about that later. It gives off a different vibration. It gives off a different frequency. It's the dominant emotion behind your sentence is what you're going to attract to you. So even if you're focused on not being something, the universe is still going to say yes to it because that is your dominant focus. You'll naturally be drawn to recognizing more things that stress you out. You'll naturally be drawn to whatever you don't want. So focus on what you do want and don't base what you want on what you currently don't have. The second mistake you might be making is speaking about your desires as if it's not in existence. All of creation is complete, and I have another video on this, but all of creation is complete. So speaking about something as if it doesn't exist yet keeps you in that space of not having it. So instead of saying, when I earn X amount, I will, you should speak of it as you already have it. You already have X amount. I earn X. I have X, And this goes with anything, not just income. It goes with health, it goes with relationships, it goes with anything. Speak of it as if it's already in the present tense, speak of it as if you already have it. The third mistake you might be making is when you're visualizing. Say if you visualize, the first mistake with visualizing, some people say that, oh yes, you could do it in third person. I have another whole video on how to visualize. I personally said in the video, I visualize in first person, and you can visualize in third person, but I believe it's more powerful to visualize in first person. But here goes the mistake when you're visualizing. It's not about imagining, it's not about seeing it, it's about actively feeling it. Feeling is the secret, and I should make a whole video on just feeling is the secret alone. The thing is, with feeling is the secret, when you visualize, it's not about just seeing it, it's not about just imagining it in your head, it's not about just running through the scenario, it's about actively feeling it in literally your senses. The other night I had a dream. I sound like Martin Luther here, but I had a dream. In the dream, that was the most vivid dream I've ever had, and it made all my prior visualizations feel like just an imagination. When I tell you in that dream, where I was standing, I could feel like there was lights on me, and I could literally feel the lights. I could feel the heat on my body. Even though I was in the dream, I could still feel it, because even when I woke up, I was mad confused. What I'm trying to say is, when you visualize, the important thing is to actually feel the sensations through your body, not just imagining it, not just, in a sense, picturing it. You want to actively feel your 5 senses. If it's something physical, you want to feel what it feels like. If you're on a beach, you want to feel the sun. The fourth mistake you might be making is losing conviction when you have resistance. In other words, losing faith. And in other words, just being impatient. We are co-creators in this reality. We do get to co-create our reality. I feel like I want you guys closer. We do get to co-create our reality. We do have a say in the reality we make for ourselves. However, we are not the creator. We work in co-creation. You might want something and the 3D world is not presenting it to you right away. It's not affirming your desires right away. As I said in previous videos, this 3D world is the last to change. This 3D world is under the control of space and time. Your mental and your spiritual will get the inspiration first. Your mental and your spiritual will get the hunches first, the ideas first. They will be tested first, and then it will appear in the 3D world. So you can't be like, my manifestation is not instant, my manifestation is not happening, because again, this realm is under the control of space and time. This is one of the last realms to change for us as humans. If we could manifest instantly, the beach I'm sitting on right now, this would be a part of my private island. I'll have 5 Pomeranians running around me right now, all different colors. I'd have a helicopter pad on top of the resort. My mansion, on top of my mansion. And I would have a pink yacht about the size of Noah's Ark. You see what I'm saying? We are not the creator. We are working in co-creation. With this one here, all I'm saying is be patient. Your manifestation is coming, especially once you know you've gotten the hunch, you've gotten the idea, you've gotten the inspiration, you're actively practicing. All the creation is complete. You're not getting these ideas, these inspirations for no reason. And I use this example all the time. When the light bulb was created, when he saw that in his mind, no one has ever made a light bulb before, and he had to go make it. He had to be patient to make it. He had to even believe that this could be a thing. So when you see something, when you have a vision in your mind's eye, it is very possible. So you just have to have conviction and faith and continue believing to see through your manifestation. When you pray for something, believe that it's yours and it will be given to you. It doesn't say believe for 3 months, 3 weeks. If you don't get it in 3 weeks, then stop believing. Just believe it's yours and it will be given onto you. The 5th mistake you might make when you're manifesting is not doing it daily. And I'm not saying every day you have to script, every day you have to visualize. The thing is, because when you believe it's yours and it is yours, that's good, but you just have to practice techniques to keep you in alignment with your desires, keep you in alignment with the goals. You can't just expect to, I want something, I'm gonna manifest it. But you still have to be in energetic alignment with your goals. You still have to be in energetic alignment with those things to see it through, to attract it to you. Eating healthy one day isn't gonna make you lose 10 pounds. It's something that you have to be consistent with. The 6th mistake you might be making when manifesting is not practicing mindfulness daily. It's not staying present in the moment. And this kind of goes in with just not practicing techniques daily or not staying aligned daily. But when you practice a mindfulness daily, which is, you can meditate. I'm going to say this every video, but basically meditation, you stay so grounded and you understand that everything is connected and you understand everything is working out in your favor. That's the mistake you might be making. You're thinking things are happening to you when things are happening for you. You need to understand that the first law of the universe, like everything is one, everything is connected. I'm literally this ocean behind me right here. Everything is the same. You have to stay present, you have to stay mindful, you have to stay in the moment. Honestly, then when you do manifest what you want, it feels like it happened in no time. And I promise you, meditating brings more mental clarity, especially meditating in the morning before you pick up your phone, meditating just before you go to bed. It gives you new ideas, new inspiration, and new hunches. It gives you new ideas, trust me. The 7th mistake you might be making when manifesting is not being a student. You're always learning. And I don't mean just learning a new viral manifestation technique. I don't mean just learning a new trick in the hat or something like that. I mean that you are learning about what you're trying to manifest. You are preparing for it, because you can't ask or pray for something and then not prepare for it, because then when you do get it, if you do get it, since you're not even preparing, then how are you going to be ready for it? If you're asking for hot soup and you don't have a bowl and the hot soup comes, are you going to catch the hot soup in your hand? Are you going to catch the hot soup in your hands? You have to be a student. You have to learn, be ready, and prepare. And that kind of goes into point 8, is thinking or describing look at all these chickens. Thinking or just describing the end goal, just putting up a visualization board is not enough. Okay, it's not just about putting it up and leaving it there. Manifestation is about actively preparing. You have to go after what you want. Don't take small actions for granted. Small actions do add up, even if it's just meditating every day, even if it's just practicing mindfulness. When you manifest, it's about active preparation. It's about getting ready for what you want. It's about getting ready to receive what's coming to you. So You have to be one, prepared, that's point 7, and 2, take the active steps. This guy's cleaning up my beach. The 9th and final mistake you might be making when manifesting is not being grateful for your small wins. You have to be grateful for the small things to even be grateful and appreciate the big things. A man that isn't happy to get $1 is probably not going to be happy to get $10, and after a while is probably not going to be happy to get $1,000 or even $10,000. Like, you have to be grateful and happy for the small things to really truly appreciate the big things. And being grateful and happy for the small things actually shows that you're in a receptive mode of realizing, a mode of appreciating the small things, so that larger things could be added onto you. But Stella, get into it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and stay tuned because I definitely have more. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you resonated with today's video, and I'll see you guys in another one. Bye.